What if I told you that scientists keep finding evidence that proves biblical stories actually happened? Today, we're exploring 5 biblical mysteries that have left researchers speechless. Some of this evidence is so compelling, it's converting skeptics into believers. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, I'm Peter, and today we're looking at real archaeological and scientific evidence for biblical events. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, or just curious, prepare to be amazed. And stick around for number 3, it literally gave me chills. Let's start with the Exodus. For years, skeptics said Moses couldn't have parted the Red Sea. But in 1978, underwater archaeologist Ron Wyatt made an incredible discovery. At the bottom of the Red Sea, exactly where the Bible describes the crossing, divers found coral-encrusted chariot wheels, horse bones, and human remains. These weren't just any wheels, they matched Egyptian chariot designs from Moses' time period. But here's the kicker, the wheels were found in a pathway between 2 underwater mountain ranges, creating a natural land bridge. Scientists confirmed this area could be exposed during certain tidal conditions, especially with strong winds. Sound familiar? The Bible describes an east wind that dried up the sea. Even more incredible? The coral formations on these artifacts indicate they've been underwater for approximately 3,500 years, exactly when the Exodus occurred. Next up, Noah's flood. Skeptics claim it's impossible, but the evidence is literally everywhere. Over 270 cultures worldwide have flood legends remarkably similar to Noah's story. Coincidence? Scientists don't think so. Geologists have found marine fossils on top of mountains, massive sediment layers spanning continents, and evidence of rapid geological changes. The Grand Canyon, for example, shows signs of being carved by massive water flow, not gradual erosion over millions of years. But perhaps most compelling, underwater cities found around the world, perfectly preserved mammoths frozen with tropical vegetation in their stomachs, and ice core data showing sudden global climate changes around 4,400 years ago. That's exactly when biblical chronology places Noah's flood. Here's the one that gave me chills. In the 1990s, archaeologist Dr. Bryant Wood excavated ancient Jericho. What he found perfectly matched the biblical account in ways that seem impossible. The walls didn't just fall, they fell outward, creating ramps that attackers could walk up. This is archaeologically unprecedented. Walls under siege fall inward, not outward. But the Bible specifically says the walls fell flat, and that's exactly what the evidence shows. Even more incredible, the city was burned exactly as the Bible describes. Food stores were full, indicating a short siege, and pottery dating confirms this happened during Joshua's time period. Dr. Wood, who started as a skeptic, said the evidence was so overwhelming it strengthened his faith. Engineers have tried to replicate walls falling outward through conventional warfare. It's virtually impossible. Yet that's exactly what happened at Jericho. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah reads like science fiction, fire and brimstone raining from heaven. But archaeologists have found something incredible in Jordan. Near the Dead Sea, researchers discovered cities destroyed by intense heat, covered in pure sulfur balls that are still burning today. These aren't ordinary sulfur deposits, they're 95% pure, which doesn't occur naturally. Laboratory analysis shows these sulfur balls reach temperatures of over 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit when ignited. That's hot enough to instantly incinerate entire cities. The burn patterns and destruction layers match exactly what the Bible describes. The cities show evidence of sudden, catastrophic destruction from above, not earthquake damage or gradual decay. Walls are melted, not collapsed. Even more mysterious, vegetation still won't grow in these areas thousands of years later. Finally, let's talk about the darkness during Jesus' crucifixion. The Bible says darkness covered the land for 3 hours. Skeptics claimed this was metaphorical, but historical records prove otherwise. Multiple non-Christian historians recorded this event. Thallus the historian wrote about it in 52 AD. Phlegon, a Greek historian, documented the greatest eclipse ever known during Jesus' time. Even Chinese astronomers recorded unusual darkness during this period. Here's what's fascinating: this couldn't have been a normal solar eclipse. Those last minutes, not hours, and only occur during new moons. Jesus was crucified during Passover, which happens during a full moon. Yet multiple cultures independently recorded this supernatural darkness. So there you have it, 5 biblical mysteries with compelling scientific and archaeological evidence. From underwater chariot wheels to sulfur balls still burning, the evidence keeps mounting. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, this evidence is worth considering. What do you think? Are these coincidences, or proof that biblical accounts are historically accurate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, check out our video on archaeological discoveries that prove biblical characters actually existed. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're uncovering biblical mysteries every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.